Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
This is Lady Di Saves.
And Farm Boy.
And Farm Boy. Guess what we're going
Lady
to do?
Di promised that she wouldn't be prickly, so now I can talk over
Farm
her.
Boy. Now
I can do all sorts.
I was starting to get prickly, actually. Because you just busted in there.
That's the whole point.
Oh, Farm Boy. Okay, so anyway, I was already prickly because the last video where we completed stuffing this, Farm Boy still was not committal about asking if we can have marshmallow in our rental.
Plus, we've got these 3 random envelopes with money, and we have no idea. So the first thing we need to do is count the envelopes that are in the box.
So, we did it, you guys. We completed our 100 envelope challenge with a twist made by Lisa Grateful Me. Such a beautiful challenge. Isn't that just so pretty? There should be $1,300 in here. Let's see what happened. We don't know. It's a mystery.
Well, first we've got to count the envelopes.
So, we'll count them as we unstuff them because it'd be silly to count them all and then go through and unstuff them.
No, it wouldn't. You just take them all out. You set them on the...
I can't get them out, Farm Boy. Look at all of these.
Okay, so let's...
Oh my gosh.
Wait. Before, now you made it like a fire swamp. But we've got to go through and count these. So why don't you bring that box back? 1, 2, 3,
I highly disagree with this. But...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10.
There's 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 20.
Here's 5 more.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 30. Trying to stay in the frame. 30.
I'm going to fast forward this part.
There's 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I'm just counting to 10. That's 50. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That would be 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 80. No, you don't need to be neat. We're just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, so I went wrong somewhere.
Okay, so now we have to we get to figure out. So we have the right number of envelopes. So now we have to unstuff them all.
So let's just start unstuffing.
Yep, make sure not to leave any in here.
So Farm Boy, let's take these out.
How can there be a 20 in there?
Because, what are you talking about, Farm Boy? There's a bunch of spots that had 20. You're totally making me prickly.
All this.
It went from 1 to 25.
Okay. I didn't know that.
You are taking advantage of the free prickly zone.
Can't I ask why there was a 20?
No, I'm annoyed because you're not committing to asking if we can have marshmallow here. And we should have counted this before the video started. Okay, so let's unstuff them and then put them in here. Put the envelopes in here, that is.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go. So we will fast forward this part of us unstuffing these, and we'll have a little argument while we're unstuffing, okay?
No, there's not going to be any argument. And even if there was an argument, it would be in a chipmunk voice, right? Because you're going to fast forward this. Okay. So it'd be cute, right?
Hopefully. Okay.
Now make sure you get all the money out, because sometimes the money wants to stay
Okay, I'll make sure I get all the money out. Let's put these up.
This is quite the stack of money here.
Okay, so fast forward begins now.
Okay.
Would you like to go to Ireland someday?
I would actually. Ireland is incredible.
I know that Cheyenne would really like to.
Cheyenne would love that. Farm Boy, we really should not have sat there and counted 100 envelopes at the beginning of this video.
We needed to do that.
But we could have done it before the video started.
But then people wouldn't have seen us count the videos.
Look, this is empty. Maybe I already unstuffed it.
Our friends needed to see this.
This is going to be a hot mess, like most of my videos.
No, look at where it's going perfect.
I'm tired, too. We just sat here for an hour stuffing these. There's an empty one. Was this already empty, or did I already unstuff it?
I don't know.
I don't know either. It's going to be a mystery what all this money adds up to. Yeah. I will only be disappointed if it's under $1,300.
You'll be disappointed if it's $12.97.
But if it's over $1,300, I won't be disappointed at all.
Why would you be, if it's like $11.97 or something like that, why would you be disappointed?
Because I want it to be $1,300 or over. You're not even in the frame, farm boy. I cannot believe you.
I throw the money
Your
in the
hands
frame.
are not even in the frame at all.
People are fine.
They want to see the envelopes unstuffed. Get your hands in the rectangle, farm boy.
You get the
I should not have given you a prickly free zone pass for this video. You're going. Oh, I thought you were almost done with your pile. I was going to say you're going a lot faster. Look at all this money, farm boy.
I know.
So good we're getting this out of these and into the bank.
Yes.
You know, when we first started my channel, I was like, oh, it doesn't matter. I don't even have that much money in my envelopes and stuff. But now that I've been doing this a year, like for instance this, I'm starting to have more money in the house than I want to have. So
a lot of that was because of Joseph's death, so we didn't get the, the fire swamp pick and pull and get the money into the bank and all of those
you're
things.
still not in the rectangle.
All of those things that we normally would do.
I'm serious, farm boy. Look in the rectangle. Keep this hand in the rectangle.
You're not in the rectangle.
Yes, I am.
That's a lot of money.
It is. Can't wait to get this in marshmallows thing. And then we'll have to tell exactly how much we have in the marshmallow, what do you call it in the high yield account? Do you call it a folder or a, what's it called? Account?
No, it's just basically.
Because we have different areas. You sectioned it for all my thinking
Okay, so that brings up a good question. We don't really have a high...
Okay, wait.
Now you can talk about it because we're done fast forwarding.
Okay.
So you guys, all done, you guys. We are all unstuffed. Every envelope, 100 envelopes unstuffed, you guys.
So, people have asked about the high yield savings accounts. We, technically we don't really have a high yield savings account.
Oh, what do you call it?
So...
Yes, we do. It makes a lot of interest. Like you just told me,
but
my last interest is like $30.
Yep. And so what we need to kind of move this out here so that I can be in the frame. So what I did is I had an account at a major brokerage, a taxable investment account, and so what I did is I just created another account there, and then we put all of Lady Di's savings into a money market fund there.
Okay, then what's the difference between a money market and a high yield savings account? So I've been saying the wrong thing all this time?
Yes, in a way.
Okay, explain, farm boy.
So with a high yield savings account,
I keep poking farm boy with my big fat ring.
There's different things, but basically it's exactly what it says. You've got a savings account.
Mm-hmm.
It's like at the bank you've got a normal bank, you've got a savings account and you've got a checking account, right? And then you could buy CDs and do other things. And so a high yield savings account is just that. It's a savings account that gives a high interest rate. But what we have, which was just easier for me, there's no right or wrong answer to this. It was easier for me to set up, and at the time I did it, none of our banks had high yield savings accounts, and so I couldn't do it at one of our existing banks.
You would have had to go to a whole
I would have had to
different
go to a different bank, and the last thing that I want to do is have yet another financial institution that I'm dealing with. And so I looked around and I said, oh, hey, what we can do is just open up another tax. It's in essence, it's a taxable investment account, but just put all the money into money market. And so that's what we did. So we get about 5% interest, the same that you would get in a high yield savings account.
Oh, that's what was going to be my next question. Is it as much high? Is it as high of a yield as a high yield savings account?
Yes. Now you could get a
now,
little.
why wouldn't you just want to do it that way? Why would you want to go with a high yield savings account and not what you're talking about?
I would have gone with a high yield savings account if the banks that we do business with. So I do business with 3 different banks. Long story there, but with 3 different banks, and none of those banks offered high yield savings accounts at the time.
But I'm saying, why would people, if it's the same yield, high yield, why wouldn't other people just want to do what we did then?
It depends on where their money is at right now. I mean, a lot of this is
Because I've
ease
never
of
heard
use.
anybody talk about this. It's
It's
always
a-
high yield savings account.
It's ease of use. You already have a bank account, maybe, or maybe you don't have a bank account. A lot of people, especially younger people these days, may not even have a bank account, and so they're starting off from scratch. And so if you're starting off from scratch and you're needing
This is for ones too.
needing a bank account, then you might as well, a savings account, you might as well get one that is high yield, right?
Okay, so
But most of the things is that one of the big deals is that most of the really high yield accounts
yeah.
are all online only. And I do some amount of banking in the
person.
branch in person. And so, and these are accounts that I've had for, a long time. It's funny, one of the financial institutions that I do business with, I've had an account there since I think my parents opened the account for me when I was 5,
Oh my.
and I have that same account open now.
So then I have a question is I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think I've heard people talking about you have to have some kind of minimum amount to have a high yield savings account.
And
Is
yes,
that correct?
for some of them, they do require you to have some balance in
And
there.
so
a
what
minimum
about
balance.
this way?
Nope.
Oh, so someone who doesn't have a chunk of money as a minimum amount to put in might want to go this way then.
Yep, and a lot of financial institutions actually, or investment institutions, allow you to do things like pay your bills right from your investment account and that sort of thing.
So if
So it acts a lot like a bank.
if somebody wanted to do what do you call it again? What's it called?
Well, investing in like a money market.
A money market. If someone wanted to do that for the purpose that they can't afford to put in the minimum amount in a high yield savings account, how would they go about doing that?
You would research the various brokerage firms available. So you might want to
What's a
look
brokerage firm? Farm
So-
boy, we're talking kindergarten here for Lady Di.
Well, you
I don't
you
even
want to
know
look
what a
at
brokerage
okay. So you
firm
would want to
is.
look at what are the big ones like Schwab, Fidelity, Vanguard, Robinhood. They're different. There's several, quite a few
So what
companies
are
that do.
those?
Those are companies that
They're
allow
not banks, they're companies.
They're companies, financial institutions that allow you to invest. So
Okay.
really, they're for investing primarily in stocks and bonds.
Okay.
But you have
So then would somebody actually not want to do it this way and just go with a high yield savings account? Is it more complicated if you don't already have a
if you don't already have something, you just
Something.
look to the future and say, well, what am I going to need, right? If I'm going to eventually, even a small amount of money, invest in, say, stocks or bonds or whatever, eventually going to have a small amount of money in there, then you're going to have an investment account somewhere. So you're going to have one.
So would you recommend if someone does not have...
We don't give investment advice on this channel.
Oh, okay.
We can give information.
Well, okay,
and
let me
speak from
tell you this,
experience,
Farm Boy.
But we cannot give advice.
Then let
on
me
this
give you
channel.
just a scenario. If I did not have the minimum amount to put in a high yield savings account, would you tell me to go ahead and do this, or just wait till I had the minimum amount? Would that be easier just to have a high yield savings account if you never plan on investing?
Well, the problem is that if, let's just say, if you don't have enough money right now, what is the likelihood that you'll have enough money in the future? I mean, if you're just living paycheck to paycheck, okay, you're not going to get there. A big thing for you is going to do, just to be doing this, budgeting. You've got to do the budgeting first.
Okay.
So it's only after you get the budgeting. I mean, if you have an existing bank account, where you don't have a lot of requirements, meaning, maybe you had a whole bunch of overdraft fees or something like that. And so, they're very negative towards you or something.
We're almost done here.
Yep, we're almost done. I can't give advice like that, and everybody's situation
Yes, this is
different.
just our personal experience, you guys.
So what I would say,
telling you what we do.
what I would, for me, this is what I did. I looked at the existing financial institutions that I did business with. Okay, and I asked myself this question. I would like to get 5% interest on this cash. I don't want to invest it in stocks or bonds. I just want to get 5% interest on it right now. What's the easiest way I can do that? Oh, I've already got an account here. I'll just open up another account. Okay, it's much easier to open another account at an existing bank than to open up a new one wow, that's a lot.
It is a lot. Look at all this. Oh my goodness.
So
okay, move that over.
Ease of use is very important. Wow.
Look at all of this, you guys.
We need to have one of those.
And this is the
counting
low
machines.
budget one. Oh my goodness.
So
That is a lot of money. A lot of cash money there.
so you need to look at what is best for you. And if you've got the money, if you don't have the money, then seriously consider your budgeting, right? And to figure out a way, how can I get there? Because really, let's look at this and say, okay.
I'm going to let Farm Boy talk while I
So
spread
thank you.
this
So I
out
just
for
want
a
to say,
screenshot.
if you've got, and I'm just going to use very basic figures. Let's say you don't have a lot of money, and you just, you're going to have $100. Okay, because that $100 is a lot to you. Mm-hmm. Okay, so and you're thinking about a high yield savings account, okay, with $100. Now, here's the thing, over the course of a year, that $100, and this is just ballpark, it's not actual correct figures, but let's just say that $100 is going to make you $5 if you put it in a high yield savings account for a year. Okay, is that $5 alone really worth it? That's about, what, 40 cents a month?
I don't know, Farm Boy. You're the math whiz.
Well, I'm just asking, a question. Is 40 cents a month, okay, worth an inconvenience for opening a new account somewhere that gives you this? And so if the values are really small, then it may not work out very well for you. I'm just throwing that out there. But if you have $1,000 and you put it in, okay, well, that gets you $50.
What's the usual minimum amount in a high yield savings account?
That I don't know.
Okay.
That you have to look at your, finance. I think right now the minimum amounts have really come down because all of the banks are kind of fighting to get money. That's what I'm saying. So I said originally when I started this whole thing, none of the banks, none of the banks that I did business with offered high yield savings account. Now they do.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now if the situation had just started now, I would have just opened a high yield savings account with one of those banks and the money would be in that bank.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but they didn't at the time, and so they lost out. And so my business went elsewhere.
Okay. Are we ready to count?
I think we're ready to count, but we need a piece of paper.
We need what?
A piece of paper.
You got a bunch of pieces of paper right there. Do you want a piece of paper or do you want a calculator?
I want a pen.
Here's a pen. 20. I'm going to start counting, Farm Boy.
Yep, just count the 20s.
20, 40, 60, 80, 1. 20, 40, 60, 80, 2. 20, 40.
200.
$240. And I'm going to get Pinky over here because I don't see Blue Boy anywhere.
You don't need it. Count how many
I
tens
just kind of want want to use my pinky, farm boy.
Okay, so let's count how
That
many
was
tens.
240, right?
Yep, let's count how many tens you have.
240 plus.
Just count them. Don't count tens. Just count 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Do you need sword quick?
5, 6. You know what, farm boy? If I ever needed sword quick, it is right now. Thank you, farm boy. You're being a good sidekick.
You're welcome.
So this is sword quick, and boy, I need it in this video. This is made blinged out by Erica over at Dripped by E on the web and
Okay,
Black and Blue on YouTube.
So before you count this, I do have another question. Penny saved is a penny earned. Ask how long you've been doing YouTube.
I have been doing YouTube for 1 year, January 6th. And so, Farm Boy, you do the math. 1 year and how long?
Almost 15 months.
Almost 15. 15?
A year is 12 months.
Wow.
And January to April is 3 months.
You said 15 though. That's
yeah,
only
12 plus
13.
12 plus 3 is 15.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Let me count the tens. And let Farm
I'm not
Boy
sure.
do
Maybe
the
I
math.
should count the tens.
January 6th was my very first video posted on YouTube on 2023. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whoopsie, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I'm going to put those right there.
Keep going. Keep going. You
20
did wrong. 25.
She's messing me up.
No, she didn't. It's
26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59 tens.
Okay.
And I don't like counting like that, Farm Boy.
Wait. Okay, so everybody out there, you probably already know this, but just a little math tidbit. Multiplying by 10, all you do is add a 0 to whatever number you have when you multiply by 10. So Lady Di counted 59, so there's $590 there.
Okay, but now I don't know how much is all together because you made me count the tens like that, and that made me prickly. I don't know, 240 plus 590. I can't figure out what that is.
Calculator. I can tell you what it is.
240 plus 590
Yep.
equals $830.
Okay, so now count the fives.
I don't like counting them your way, but I'll do it. 1, 2,
If
3,
you're counting, wait a
4,
second.
5,
Wait,
6.
If you're counting a large number, number of something, it's easier just to count how many there are and then do multiplication later, rather than counting 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And pretty soon, by the time you get to 125, 130, 135, 140. Oh, did I just make a mistake?
Okay, you guys, Farm Boy's making me prickly. It's not fair because I gave him a prickly free zone in this video and he's taking advantage of it. Or I'm just prickly. Okay, let's have a little discussion. This is a weird thing I'm noticing. Let's have a little psychology thoughts right here. This video is making me a little emotional. I don't know why.
Well, you got a whole bunch of money and it's for marshmallow.
I'm not feeling like the dopamine is dumping right now. I'm feeling kind of stressed.
That's because we're waiting to see if the money is going to add up
It
to
might
the
be
amount.
It might be that, Farm Boy, but I think it's just, okay, I'm starting to feel tears coming. I think this is what it is because the tears are coming. I think it's because this was really hard. I saved this money for an entire year, Farm Boy. I think that's what it is. And I have not done hardly anything in my life. I have not stuck with it for a whole year. This is like huge for me. And even though it's the low budget way, this was huge for me to do this for a whole year. And so I think that's where the emotions are coming, obviously, because they just popped out of my eyeballs. So yeah, I'm like, that's why I'm prickly, because I'm really emotional about this. So yeah, there's our little emotion feelings part of the video. Okay, so
Take a deep breath.
I'm gonna count
Close
my
your
fives,
eyes.
and I'm
Close
gonna
your
do
eyes
it.
and think of the beach. Think of looking out over the ocean.
That was our last video, Farm Boy. That wasn't this one where we answered the questions of what was our favorite
But you can
vacation.
still do it.
Okay, so got that out, you guys. This
Okay.
is making me emotional. I have never done anything so long and so difficult. I mean, on the one hand, it wasn't difficult, but on the other hand, it's difficult to stuff this money away and not use it and not even put it anywhere for a whole year. So this is like huge. This is huge. That's why I'm wearing my big, huge ring and my big, huge sparkly bracelet. This
Okay,
video.
refocus.
Okay, so
Count the fives.
let me count the fives. I will count them Farm Boy's way, and I will stop being prickly. So we've
Here we
got
go.
830 so far, and I'm going to count these the way Farm Boy said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and I need to set them down now. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, yikes! 47, yikes! 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54 fives.
Okay. So so there's two ways that you can multiply by 5. One is just to simply multiply by 5, so which would be easy. So that's 270, right? 5 times 5 is 25, and 5 times 4 is 20, and 250 plus 20 is 270. Or if you're a little bit maybe slower with your fives, then you could multiply by 10 and then cut that in half. So 54 times 10 is 540, and half of 540 is 270. So either way, you come up with 270.
So I've got 830 plus 270
Yep.
equals, oh, we've reached 1,000, you guys. $1,100.
Okay, so now we'll
That
see.
means this is how much? 300? No,
No.
200.
240, right?
This does not look like 241's, Farm Boy.
Well, you have to
I
count it and
hope
see.
it's not.
So
If it's under, I'm going to cry, Farm Boy.
So count
I don't want to make the mistake of being under. Although I have money in my envelope to, stuff it. I will make it at least $1,300. But I'm going to be disappointed in
Well, let's
myself
just start
if it's
counting
under.
and count. Yep.
Here we go, guys. I might fast forward this. I might not.
We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What? I was going to say it might be easier if you put it down here, like so. And now we know that's 1/10. Okay, let's do it like reading a book, Farm Boy, this way. And then when we get to 100, then we'll put it in here, okay? Okay, heads need to go this way. So that was 10. Should I count just 10s? Or just go 11? Yeah, if you're doing 10s, just count 10. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And so we'll do 50, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I just hit 0. It's okay, no, I've got it all written down right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This doesn't work, I'm out of room. Yep, that's fine. Put those all together. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yep. Okay, what did I have here? You had 240. No, it was 1,100. Right, I was going to tell you, so you could add it up again. 240 plus 590 plus 270 plus 50 now. So count out another 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Need more ones here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Another 50. Yep, so you can add a 50 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So another 50.
choice here.
Maybe.
Because
It looks like it might be.
Because you're supposed to come up with $1,300 total.
Okay. I'm just going to
I
count
was
this
thinking
straight
1340
through.
for some weird, but you can count it straight through?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it should be 50.
50, yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39,
40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45!
Okay, the question.
6% for 8 for 9.50. I'm
Okay.
$5 off.
Okay, so wait. So 45. So go back to the fives.
Why?
And recount the fives.
I'm sure it was right, Farm Boy. I
Because the
just got
tens-
off somewhere in my stuffing.
It's okay, but just count through. Just count them again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54 fives.
Yep.
So that's right. So you're just $5 off. The other possibility is that in one of these envelopes, there's still a $5.
Oh, we don't need to look through all the envelopes. I will take it out of my savings challenge money. It's not a huge deal. I'm just a little disappointed I got it wrong, but that is okay. I still saved all of his money, you guys. So here's the 5. That makes this 1,000.
300.
Let's see, plus 5. 1,000. Oh, I'm hitting. It's causing an earthquake, you guys. $1,300 for marshmallow. Oh my goodness, look at all this, you guys. Let's put it all together. Farm Boy, you're not going to go through 100 envelopes right now.
I
It's
can
okay.
be because you're doing that. And
So what other questions do we have left while we finish up here?
we have several.
Oh my goodness. Look, I can't even pin this to this, Farm Boy. And I don't even think I even have a bank bag big enough for this. So we're just going to have to set it on
that
there.
that just goes straight to the bank.
Yep.
Because let's see, we've got from Safe with Tess. We've got a few more questions. She asked, how did you meet Farm Boy? Do you eat granola? This is a good one right now. When you get Marshmallow, who will get more kisses, Marshmallow or Farm Boy?
On days Farm Boy makes me prickly, Marshmallow will get more kisses. If he's not making me prickly, then he will get more kisses, you guys.
What if Marshmallow has a habit of eating like rabbit poo in the backyard?
Well, I don't think that'll happen because we don't have rabbits in the backyard, Farm Boy.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Oh, okay. So how did I meet Farm Boy? Well, you guys,
That's
in 8th grade, I came back to school starting the 8th grade year, and my friend showed me a picture of a group of teenagers. And there was this boy that had long hair down to his shoulders, blonde. I'm partial to the blondes, you guys. And lots of muscles. I so wish I had that picture, but I don't. And so out of the picture, there were several boys and a couple girls, I think, in the picture.
a whole bunch of people, yeah.
And out of the picture, I was like, who is that? And she told me who he was. And then ever since then, she tried to get us together. So she told him about me, and we started talking on the phone. And so we had a phone relationship. I mean, not a relation. We weren't together, but we had phone talking for, let's see, school starts in September. So September to around the fall in November. We talked, and then I was going to see him for the first time in November, but it didn't work out. So then it went to February, and on Valentine's Day, I got a Valentine's card from Farm Boy that asked me to be his girlfriend. He asked me to be his girlfriend. And so, of course, I said yes, because I was ready to marry him. Even then, Farm Boy, and I was 14, and Farm Boy was 16. And we still had not seen each other, you guys. And so I don't remember when. I wish I could remember when I actually saw you, what month that was, but it was after February. And so I was so young, I couldn't do anything or go anywhere. So I invited him to my youth group. And so he came to, the first time I saw him is my mom and I in the car. We picked him up from my friend's house who introduced us at her house. And first time I saw him, he came to youth group with me at my church. and that was the first time he ever saw me at all. Because
that night.
That night
I saw a picture
our
of you.
friend showed him the first picture of me, so he had never even seen me, and for those months that he was talking to me. And when I told him on the phone, because my hair was really dark when I was younger, it was close to black, and so I told him I had black hair and blue eyes, and he was like, he didn't believe me. And then what did you say when you saw my picture when she finally showed you?
What did I didn't.
No, it was her. You asked to see the picture, and then she was like,
Well, she showed me a picture, and
no, you got to backtrack because he doesn't want to say this
I don't want
part.
to talk about all of this.
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to spill the beans, all the secrets. So Farm Boy was, when he asked me to go with him, he said, "Don't tell anybody." Meaning not my friend that is introducing us, because I'm embarrassing him right now, you guys, because he wanted to get back with her. So that night he was trying to get back with her when he hadn't seen me yet, and we were like, over the phone, boyfriend and girlfriend on paper. Oh my goodness. And then so my friend's gonna show him a picture of me, and she said, "You're not going to want to go out with me anymore when you see a picture of Diane," or something like that, right?
Of Lady Di.
Of Lady Di. And then,
I saw the picture, and she was absolutely correct.
So anyway, it was love at first sight for both of us, I think. Would you say that, Farm Boy?
Yep.
By picture, not even in person. So that's how we met, through a friend. And God's providence, I would have to say,
because this is the short part of the story. There's the meeting of the friend and how all that came about.
Yeah, that's crazy too, because we lived out in the country and he lived more toward the city. So we were like 35, 40 minutes away. And that's how my friend met the group of boys that Farm Boy was in one summer. And it was God's providence, God's plan. Okay, what's the last question? I think there's one right here. Give me this. I know there's a granola one. What was the actual question?
The question is, do you eat granola? If so, what would be the perfect blend?
Okay, so Tess, I love this question. I eat granola. This is a recipe. Does it say who it's by, Farm Boy? It doesn't. It's easy, healthy, homemade granola recipe.
It's right here. See more at Elizabeth.
ElizabethRider.com. Is that right?
Yep.
ElizabethRider.com. So here's where you can get the recipe.
Or you can just look at this.
And here is the recipe. And it is the best homemade granola I have ever had. And I can't make it very often because I will get so fat, you guys. And I like to split the sweetener of honey and maple syrup. I kind of do half and half. I think this says either or, wherever it is. Yeah, maple syrup or raw honey. I actually split them. I do both. And so I had Farm Boy help me with the math because this doesn't make very much at all. I mean, you're only using 2 cups of rolled oats on this part. So I had Farm Boy help me. Sorry if there's something spelled wrong. I don't spell well, but this is the recipe 6 times. So if you want to make a lot, then you do this one right here. So yeah, there's my homemade granola. I hope you like it. I'll see if I can link this below too, if you want to go check it out. So did we answer all the questions, Farm Boy? Is there any more?
Yes, we're good. Yep.
All right, no, we're good, or we did answer them all?
We're good.
Okay. Well, here it is, you guys. My 100 envelope is complete. Wow, this feels good. Thank you so much for coming along with me on this journey to learn how to budget, learn how to save money, and learn how to take good care of my finances at 55 years old. It's an emotional ride, you guys. It's not easy. It is so not easy, especially since I'm doing this at an older age. But I'm so thankful that I have you guys coming along with me on this journey. And thank you, Farm Boy, for helping me before you're dead. I am so glad we're doing this now so that I am not left completely not equipped if something ever happened to you. So thank you, Farm Boy. And we will continue with this journey for my second year of learning all this stuff and my second year on YouTube. Thank you guys for watching. And Farm Boy, thanks for helping me out with these 2 videos that we just did.
You're welcome, my dearest love.
And we will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Farm Boy,
Yes, my dearest love.
let's go.
All right, my dearest love.
Farm Boy.
Yes, my dearest love.
Come on.
You're acting like I need to worry about you being prickly.
Worry about me what?
Being prickly. Okay, I got my thing on. I'm ready. Okay, so here we go.